If the reaction time is quick here, they do have a ward.
Going in for an engage. Peanut coming in from behind. Pace is taking a bunch of damage. They're trying to get this kill onto Pace as the concussive blows go in. And first blood is given over to Guma, but immediately traded back as Peanut did get the wraparound. Because apparently Peanut leashed it for him. As Owner is on the bottom side. We are trying to get the flash here out of Pace, and more concussive blows come in. Owner a little bit behind, but the damage is there as flash forward, and Owner will pick up the kill, and maybe a second one onto Delight as he's not able to flash out. Which would be the trade normally for the Rift Heralds.
Yeah, he's got Crescendum here. So much damage. Peanut's here. They get a flash.
Not going to get that one, but they will get Carrier down, so that is a kill going into the hands of the Aphelios already.
It was a big spill. Like, it was my April Fool's joke, but it wasn't a joke. I actually spilled coffee all over the table.
Chovy, he goes back in when Owner is here. He's going to block with the clone, and now Peanut following up as the chains will connect, trying to go back in onto Owner. Flashes away. Delight coming back over. Second Cyclone, and it should be enough as Peanut will pick up the kill onto Owner. We're getting a fight here on the Drake as Peanut tries to start this one. He is caught inside the pit as he does have flash, tries to get away. But now the claw comes in, catches both of them, and Pace has to cleanse as they're caught way out of position, and T1 are looking to punish. There's the concussive blows, and Pace is a couple of autos away, and down he goes. Baker picks up the kill.
The top lane to the rest of the map to picking in the jungle are so much lower. He's going to try to make something happen.
Trying to get in onto Zeus. They have so much CC, and Zeus does not have flash. He should be going down. He's trying to trade it, though. As where is the damage? They can't kill him.
There's no damage, and like I said, Chovy can't get over here. He's not here, and he can't make the difference. He was the damage that they didn't have.
Oh, no, there's definitely going to dive this. Easy smite to slow him down as... Okay, he will get away. Finally gets the flag and direct back, but close call on an extra kill as they're trying to get in onto Faker, but he's close. Oh, the timing of the chains. He's not able to claw out. Has to ult himself, and he's not in a great spot himself now, because he does not have a flash. Might get his claw up here in a little bit, but one last auto.
And Jace is going to do a ton of damage, too. You just don't have an angle except hard engage.
Chovy, not sure about that, TP. My good sir, he's going to have to flash away. Still gets caught by the Sedge ult as Paze is also getting caught on the backside. Has to double Summoner here as he will get to safety. Delight very below. As Doran is trying to frontline for him here, but he's just getting pulled to shreds too. Guma just standing up to him, takes down the Jarvan. Doesn't care about his little tanky build as they're just scattering to the wind like leaves. Gen G just going down one by one.
There's no great turn here without sustained damage.
They get the TP. That's all they wanted. They're looking for the turn. As is excellently done. Doran kind of an awkward angle on that flash drag. Nearly gets caught out on his way out. As okay, looking for the angle here. Onto the back line as Guma just flashes the wall, and the damage is there as Peanut will be the first one to go down, I believe. As no, he will get away to the top side. It will actually be Doran on the left side of your screen, who does get taken out first. Carrier gets pretty low, but he does his job on the Braum.
Yeah, the damage.
It really comes down to the engage here of Doran, Delight, and Peanut. I'd have to say Chovy will do his thing poking, and Pace is really just the follow-up damage. As Doran is looking for the angle here, Gen G on top of the Drake. As Owner is looking for the potential steal, and it will go over to the side of Owner as there is the engage, but Delight is the one taking the majority of the damage. And now the Wombo combo does come in, but the damage is not quite there as Chovy desperate to put in the damage. They do not take out Zeus. He lives as Pace and Chovy, the two that are left alone, as everybody on the side of T1 is still alive. As look at that damage. Pace barely going to survive here potentially as Carrier not able to hit his Q, but another big team fight win here to the side of T1.
And Pace will got to be careful of flanks from this LeBlanc. Have to watch out for that Zeus poke damage here on the Jace. They're going to pick up some mana here, but he's fairly vulnerable.
He doesn't have claw. He doesn't have. Oh, he's got it back up just now as he is going to get back to safety, maybe baiting him into Carrier. As now looking for the engage. They know Delight does not have flash as they just turn onto the Leona and blow him up. Down he goes as so much for the tanking the Leona in this fight as the TP is behind them. As Paige trying to do damage on the front line. Guma in a very wonky spot. Flashes forward into Infernum. It doesn't matter, as that should be the end of this one. Very low health bars on the side of T1 as Chovy is desperate. He does pick up the kill onto Guma.
Doran.
Maybe he's got some kind of chance. That's a double kill for Chovy. Is the clone going to tank that one up?
The base, though, is in tatters here. The Nexus turret's under fire. He's going to have to TP to the Nexus.
He should have enough time, and he will get there on time, but it is a LeBlanc. Can he reliably clean up this wave against a Jace? Chovy has to get there on time, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Delight with Solar Flare. One time? One time trying to get lucky here. His smite is perfect, 1196. As Faker goes in for the engage. They have Elder Drake as the rest of the team's trying to get out here. As a split call comes in, they're just going to give up Faker. As he is all alone. He does have the stopwatch, and Zayu's still here. Okay, the re-engage, but the shock flash misses. As not the cleanest engage. Pace is getting the damage on his Zayus as he is ticking down, but he is still alive.
Oh my god, he's still alive.
The Aphelios is shooting from over the wall, but he's just trying to get away. They don't want to fight against the Elder Drake, and Guma just a little bit too scary, even without his summoners.
Incredible moment for Pays regardless, but it's not going to be enough. One hit will take him out.
One smite. Oh, he's trying to chase him down and smite him, but not quite going to happen as even the piercing arrow misses.
Be able to end here. You got 20 seconds on Elder. Chovy is doing blue buff.
Well, the team doesn't want to fight while they have Elder, but they might be forced to. Like, you got to get back here. He is backing now. As 9 seconds on Elder buff, we got 7-6 by Peanut is in the front line with his clone, trying to stop this one as Doran goes in. Trying to clear out the wave here as Elder buff is gone, but Doran is as well. As the ult here from Damage, not massive, but he does have a massive shield, and they are clearing this wave, and the AoE damage is coming in for both Chovy and Pays, and it will push T1 back for now.
Yeah, with Chovy and Pays alive here, T1 just cannot end.
T1 slowly but surely with 30 seconds of Baron buff are trying to take down the game.
Just let the minions do the work here. Genji have to come to you.
Hold up the door, but they go for the wombo combo. They get the Cataclysm, but it is not in the backline. Guma is just autoing everybody as Pays. Tons of AoE, but he can't do it alone as now he's going to get burst to smithereens as he is in the base. And T1, they have done it. Guma takes him down, looking for the Penta, but the Nexus goes down first. 37 minutes, and T1 take game one.
Zeus is going to be able to pick this one up, or whether it's going to be a curveball. Of course he's going to pick it up. 7-1 and 10. The man did almost 800 DPM. It was absurd. You should just never give this guy chase. Yeah, I mean,
the response flash would pull him into turret, so very difficult. Here he goes.
There it is. Flash on in. Carry in a lot of trouble here. Gets the hook down. Flashes away himself. Dodges the knock-up. And now Owner is here as Delight is in a rough spot himself. Grabbing him comes in onto Pays as the follow-up is here from T1. They're not fully committing to it just yet as Owner trying to get the angle onto Delight as the flashaway comes in from him, but there it is, and the follow-up hook as Keria is back into the play.
Minions, but the vision control here is insane for T1 on the bottom side of the map. Chovy has no idea.
So they're just going to give away Infernal Drake. Not sure about that. Chovy might just be dead too. He has flash, but there's 4 people here as he had no idea this was coming. Guma just going to lantern away.
Chovy is in such a safe spot with his poke.
Okay, in they go. Faker looking for the engage. See, Moonlight Vigil comes in. Tons of damage on the Peanut, but they can't take anyone out. Owner trades for the junglers, but that's 2 kills now into the hands of Gumayusi. As everybody on the side of Genji's looking to get away, the stopwatch value is massive for Faker here. As flash forward, and he's actually going to miss the hook, but he does force the Feather Storm. As objective picked up for Genji, Zeus looking to make it interesting in the mid lane, wants to force a flash. Not even going to be able to do that.
Top side there and come in. If we can actually push him out and force him to ult, we win this.
Okay, well, Doran's going to get the turret. He has a teleport coming in for some help. Zeus in a little bit of trouble here. Does have flash. As will he elect to use it? The answer is no.
Because the engage here for T1 is amazing. They have a 2-item Aphelios.
Keria doesn't have flash. Speaking of which, there's the engage. The Malphite and the recombinant cannot kill Guma. Where is the follow-up? There is nothing onto him. He is quite low as here comes the Maokai ultimate as
very late.
Base is on. Should be able to get Owner. Everybody else just in the choke as in goes Faker. He's got an ult in that backside, or looking for it at least, as now the Xayah is popping off. Pays is able to frontline, picks up the kill. 2 kills for him.
Push off at the same time. Zonius is coming back online, and he's going to come back here, but him being gone really just gives Genji a lot more space now. And it's an inhibitor, at the very least, that they're going to take.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to continue pushing.
They're going to force Faker to come back one way or another.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what they want. Hook is going to miss, as now T1 looking for the follow-up engage, but the damage on Owners there. Play onto Pays, though, as Boomerang hits him as well. He's got to be careful, as Zeus has got Pete up against the wall. And the engage not quite there for T1. As another scary one comes through, and Gen G wins. FaZe just went back and bought an elixir. In the past, like, players would actually prioritize being on the map instead. So we're gonna have to stop that. We do have a fight here. Faker in a really rough spot, looking to get 100-0. Down he goes, as the damage is coming in, but they're just looking for Guma on the backside as he nearly takes out Doran, though. Peanut getting torn to shreds, but there it is. They get into the backside with the Zaya, who's incredibly low. And it might just be enough as FaZe with his incredibly low health bar is just going to run away and let Toby do the cleanup here as Zeus on the run. He's just going to hop over the wall here, doesn't want anything to do with it as Gen G considering their options.
I think this is not even possible. Yeah, Teleport's committed. Yeah, no smite here. And I think this is not, they can't do it. They just can't do it.
Now, they can kind of hang around and stop T1 from doing it, as T1 does not really have that much damage. And FaZe is full health alongside of Jovi. Meganar is here. Zeus maybe looking to be the hero.
He's got Mega, as you say. He's looking for the engage angle. He's got Flash, too. They really have to show him some respect here.
Yeah.
And Peanut's coming over. He has ultimate. But the carry's back up online. And
look at this.
Doran, he's not here. He needs to rush over here and start threatening this enemy AD carry.
Yeah, he does not have Flash, but he has his Unstoppable Force available for the Malphite. The damage is coming in now. Guma is on this objective as here we go. Might come down to a little bit of a flip. The accelerated shock blast does miss.
Yeah, it looks like it is going to be a flip. Zeus over the wall here. Here's the Peanut ult.
Maokai ultimate a little bit early. They're trying to get position now onto this. As Faker gets in the back line and ults onto 5 people. As Meganar is in and Guma gets knocked off. He's not doing the damage, but it does not matter. And stopwatch should be enough, and the rest of the team just peels away the onion. As Doran is so low and he can't take out Guma. And T1 just barely should be able to take this down. Oh, they don't have smite. Jeez. As they will take it at the end of the day. That will be the shutdown for Guma as he picks up a triple, and T1 should win the game.
Faker makes it happen one more time here. Super clutch. Very clean flash. And now Gen G just desperate to defend.
1 second on Peanut. I think they're going to try to kite this one out. No, we have TP coming in. As the hook is there, down goes Delight. The desperation out of the side of Gen G to try to stop this from going down. But there's the ult down to Jovi. And that should be the end of him. As Doran does get in, takes out Guma. And you know what? I mean, it's only Faker and Owner here. They're going to back away from the Nexus.
FaZe is coming back.
And they, oh man, they overstayed their welcome. They did not hit the Nexus, and Jovi effectively hit the Nexus. Instead, we are still in the game as Faker and Zeus are looking to get into the backline. Now, Peanut looks like he's got a decent idea that this is going on as the rest of the team trying to TP back in, trying to stop the backs here, but the autos will come through. And can they take down Faker? He's not able to claw over as Zeus. He does have some nice attack speed. Can he get those last autos in? And no, he can't. The Nexus will survive.
Oh man, he's just trying to do it. It's so low. Or they can kill the Nexus.
It's also mid inhibitor, which is the easiest to defend. So, as I mentioned before in game 1, you know, Gen G can just push up mid and say, okay. Well,
Zeus to this Narbar though. You got to respect it.
Okay, a little engage coming in as they get onto the backline, but that's Faker, that's not Guma. Zeus with the Meganar available, and Doran is just getting peeled apart. Faker gets in the backline and pays. He's trying to get the damage in. The feathers are on the ground, but he is too low. As can they even get onto the side? There are the feathers, and Zeus on the hook out of midair as Toby goes down, and the damage is not there. The GA for FaZe will not keep him alive, and Guma will pick up the kill at the end of the day. T1 will take game number 2.
What an incredible game.
That would be fantastic. And we're going to give it to Gumayusi, 12, 2, and 7. The boom boom damage absolutely coming in clutch here.
Have to cross the map. They can know where he is at any moment.
There's the hook onto Delight as he does have flash as he hops over to FaZe and he's ticking down first blood.
Loop off and or the Gromp because those were up, but they didn't expect him to be there.
Look at this.
The
they fake a back as Summoners are here for the side of them as they dodge the knockup once again and they get on in there. Owner picks up the kill.
T1.
And a Lantern comes in again. This is pristine play on the bottom side of the map.
It's the biggest lead they've had this year. Both of these Drakes, you know, lead to a better soul, like we've talked about. Peanut's going to try to get something back. No flash on Owner.
Okay, he's getting on in there. Owner, I think he's just dead. He's going to dash away, but Peanut, nice look.
Let's see what happens here as T1 are a little bit late for the group up, and Zeus is just way out on his own. unfortunately just burst down here, using his ultimate and his flash to try to survive and turn this one around, but Doran does, and can of course join this Drake fight too. So pushing Zeus out like this is massive for him.
There you go, Zeus just stays under turret, decides, well, Spino is able to zone him. They don't have full vision there. It's actually very nice vision control for Gen G on the left side, so Faker's got to choose his angles wisely. Is trying to get in there as he does an insane amount of damage. Saguma and T1 say, well, we can't fight that now. Gen G going to pick up the first Mountain Drake.
And itself right now with no vision, and that's that mid-turret value.
Do Baron? Do Baron?
There's a control ward here, and there's TP for Doran. He can actually TP safely to top.
Okay, they're going to start it. As you see that Doran is still doing the streak. He's got the TP, as you mentioned.
Yes.
But is the damage enough? I mean, I don't think they're going to get here on time. Peanut trying to get into the pit. As Zeus going to blow the Horn, but he gets knocked up, and it doesn't matter. Faker with a double snipe. It was not a flip at the end of the day. T1 double smite down the Baron, and they get out.
They double smite it. They get away. They have so much mobility here. Doing damage here, but he can't see. He can't hit what he cannot see. Chovy's going over the wall to clear vision here and basically be a living ward for those shock blasts.
Yeah, he is on in there, but he gets the hook on a Peanut, so Keria is able to spare his own blushes. As Chovy now in the pit, there's no smite, and it goes the way of Owner as Zeus is going to bang his head against the wall in celebration.
In these choke points. Doran's actually going to push this top wave, and T1 see that as the angle to pull the trigger here on this Baron Peanut.
Chovy's behind them. I don't know if they know about this, but Keria's going to get the news as this is about to get really interesting. Peanut trying to get in. The damage is there as they get the hook on the Delight, but they don't go in on this one. A little bit broken up as the fight as Owner's out of the pit, and massive ult value comes out from Guma as he just blows up the back line of Gen G. Lots of low health bars on both sides, but Guma is the final boss at this point in time. He's looking to try to get on in there, but not quite able to follow up on that.
Yeah, so they turn it into a shooting gallery. Fortunately, it's just a trade of 1-for-1. Now they're going to start this up, though, with Chovy having all of this vision removed. He's on the other side of the pit.
Well, Owner might get there on time. He's got a lantern, too. Doesn't, I guess, okay, trying to get in there, and no, it's going to be Zaya who picks it up, and 2 kills! Immediately going to the pocket.
Going to take this turret out, so they're getting so much deep vision removed, so much map control into these turrets.
Okay, over the wall goes Faker. He's trying to set up the play, and they burst out Doran! As Faker now, can he get out is the question. He goes into a stopwatch as he is not in a great spot, and the damage comes in, paces over the wall, immediately goes into the Featherstorm, and will survive as Delight is there for the follow-up.
That follow-up
is so tanky as Guma now trying to go 1v5, flashes in and nearly. As we got another fight, we just keep doing this as they're looking for Delight mid lane. Horn comes in, catches Doran as they did not expect that, and down goes the Jace. As the follow-up in here, the Sparrow rushes on the pace. He doesn't have Featherstorm. It's 1 second away. He's not able to use it here in this fight. His Owner is going to die as Zaya, funnily enough. As okay, that is a trade up here for T1 as they will look to push.
And they're going to try to get an inhibitor out of this, and I think they should be able to.
Or how about this? Over the wall, there you go. This guy is just no chill.
Ari Threshman is it's a force of nature. It's a threat you have to respect.
Yeah,
don't know where it's coming from.
Look at Faker's items now. He's got upgraded Everfrost and Death Cap. Like, he is bursting people down.
They want to try to end here. I think this might be a bridge too far. Doran's up in 15.
Okay, this is kind of insane. They're looking for Guma. The Lantern take is perfectly timed as they take down one Nexus turret. Lots of damage on the Chovy. Okay, they're going to back off after this, but man, they are playing with fire.
Chovy sees him. He wants to pop that Banshee's Veil. He's unsuccessful.
Okay, over the wall they go. The charm is insane! Unbelievable! As down goes Doran again. This guy just cannot survive against them.
Yeah, just like the ult from Zeus, it's turned. It looks like he's charming somebody else, but he just turns the charm onto Doran. Doran's killed here once again before these critical objectives.
Yeah, and the turn is still here. No Ornhorn this time around from T1 as Chains landing on in the box is down in the opening as they get the hook on a Peanut. He does have a stopwatch here as no, the Moonlight Vigil goes wide and the damage here on Owner. He goes into the GA as Delight, and Chovy and Pace in the backline will stay alive as Keria is back there. He gets the hook on a Pace, and that provides the front line for T1. Guma is able to take down his opposing AD carry, and T1 will take the Baron.
It looks like this is probably just going to be the win here for T1 3-0 because now you have this Baron. Chovy's looking for a steal.
Chovy, can he do it? He doesn't have any vision. Nope. Not gonna happen.
Able to go for Mountain Soul here, rushing it over. TP's down to the bottom lane.
They basically have to go all in on this. I don't think you can give this away. Zeus is trying to get on over and delay this as much as he can. Ornn comes in, as he will knock up Peanut, but it does not matter. Still lands the smite. T1 and Faker cannot get into punish. The Bloodthirster and Overheal really helping to mitigate some of that damage alongside of their one Mountain Drake, as Chovy's getting on in there.
I mean, Chovy is so difficult to kill. He's level 18, he has 4 Mountain Drakes and a Banshee's Veil on top of him, so he could kind of continue to harass and look for backline access, but this Baron Buff is the problem.
Really is pushing. The Cyclone is good on the aggression this time around, but no follow-up comes in as underneath the turret, Faker goes down as massive damage comes in from the Aphelios, and Pace has to get in and out at the same time as down will go this inhibitor.
Still have to somehow kill this Aphelios. He's just doing so much damage here.
Shot blast on Nagumi, he just immediately gets his shield back. It's like it's barely even happened. As meanwhile, here we go. Engage, they get Guma! They get him down! As he is into his GA in the follow-up here, he's gonna have to try to get out, but no! He goes down! Peanut makes the pick happen! As Faker tries to get in and stop the push of the minions, but I don't think he was successful. They've got a cannon.
Yeah, Carrier is going to go down here, and they're going to try to push to end this one, and a clutch play from Peanut. In an important series, a very incredible engage. We talked about his flash was coming up. He has Flash Cyclone, and that's what closes the gap on Naguma. Finally, he's popped into his GA, and the follow-up is real, and Gen.G steal the win away. And we've got a series on our hands, Valdez.
A little bit late, but we in fact do. It's 2-1 as Gen.G will give themselves a breath of fresh air, a chance.
Do we think that it is just Peanut because he made the play? And it is. There we go.
It's just Peanut because he made that long play. and that's a little bit facetious. I do think that Peanut had
Try to force out his summoner, but he does have distortion.
Yep. Should have it, but see the amount of speed on the stacks as down he will go. Owner, yeah, I'm sure he's not too happy about that either, as Peanut here is spotted on this one, as that will go the way of Peanut, who does smite it down, but already in a lot of trouble as he does not have Ghost, he does not have Flash, he does not have a health bar. It's pretty simple for him to just pick it up. So he's going to spot that coming in.
It almost looked like he wanted to give some of that local gold, as Zeus is going to get slowed.
Okay. Now he has to kind of go in. He has stolen Doran's ultimate, just goes back in once again, as now he's in a lot of trouble. Down he goes, but was he baited into a rough position, as down will go Peanut as well. Doran just has to flash.
The charge, so he's not going to get that turret. Doran no ult for just a few more seconds here. It's about to get it though. Zeus trying to bait him.
He's just... Okay, Ignite comes down. It was all a bait. Down Ignite to the end of it, as he will tick out of this one, and Cario will take the kill. Faker does not have Flash, and he is avoiding these axes very nicely. Does hop away, but eventually he is going to go down, as Peanut will pick up the kill
with the Sejuani. Speaking of,
Peanut is in the enemy jungle. Remember, he does not have Flash, so he might just go down, but he is standing his ground, actually. Is not scared of anything, as Faker's got a massive shield, probably the Hex Drinker in there as well, as does take a bunch of damage, but you see that Gen.G are just being routed here. Delight as well going to be collateral damage on the backside of this one, as he was just trying to help.
You know, you're just going to be more utility this time around, and that damage is massive against even the tanky supporters. They're going to look for a wraparound.
Yeah, Carry is in a lot of trouble here, as he will flash and gets away. Meanwhile, the entire team is looking to dive him under the turret. They will be successful. This is 5 members of Gen.G in the mid lane right now.
Okay, TP flank coming through.
Not sure about that. Chains of Corruption are down, so a lot of damage already into Peanut. They're essentially trying to count him out of the fight here, as a lot of poke into Doran as well. Trying to corral them in, as it is dodged by Guma. It just flashes away from the Malphite ultimate. Zeus gets in, dodges the engage, but he's alone and exhausted in the back line, as Gen.G handle the flank perfectly, and they will get everybody out alive, just barely.
Oh man. God. Oh, we all just had to
hold. Your team. And even the Silas is going to really benefit from
getting
that
baited,
scaling, as Zeus in a lot of trouble here. He does have Olaf ultimate, and he will eventually use it, you'd have to imagine, as there it is. But the damage might just be too much. He tries to go back in, but he just dies. Meanwhile, Guma does not have his flash, as in comes Caria. He's got devoured just in case.
Delight's
are looking at this, as okay, he's going to get the flash out of Caria. So much poke damage comes in, but they don't have Silas. As here they go, Genji are just going super deep. Can they get on the backlines? The question is no. Guma stands his ground, but Carrier will be the first person to go down. Doran, the second, though, and a lot of low health bars here. As Zeus steals the Rakan ultimate, he's looking for it on the base, and he will get into that backline. And that is a couple of kills for Zeus. Make it 3, actually, as he picks up the triple, and that will be Mountain Soul for T1.
You can't just do this right before Mountain Soul. You can't actually force this like this if you're not.
Mountain Soul is going to help so much on this turn. Like, T1 do not have to take this Baron. They do have the smites. They do have the ability to go for it, but stolen Malphite ultimate is now they try to get in onto Chovy. Fantastic stopwatch timing. Will it matter, though, as they're trying to get into there, as Pina will be the last one, and Zeus has his own insane stopwatch timing, as he will survive, and Chovy is on the run.
Oh, Zeus has been making so many huge plays. Chovy is in trouble.
Yeah, Chains of Corruption, that's the end of him, as so many ultimates get thrown straight into his face, as the last auto from Guma will do it, and that should be the Baron, although Genji are sticking around.
Yeah, Genji's just sticking around here, but, I mean, it's Pays who has to carry. He has no ult, he has no summoners. Good luck with that one. Doran does have ult.
Not a lot of ults here on the side of T1, I suppose, as, yeah, Doran is going to be the one looking for the angle.
They've got to find Guma somehow, but there's just such a front line here, and I just don't think you can stop this.
They don't even have Smite. Yeah, they're just going to give it away. T1, a massive leap into the lead here. They take a big team fight. They take the Mountain Soul Baron, someone who is really threatening in terms of damage on T1, or you cannot go for that engage. They saw the angle because Zeus wasn't there. He didn't have TP, but the execution wasn't there. Once again, that's kind of been the theme for today. They needed to get the kill right off the bat, and they did, and now T1 are massively in the lead, and the damage is just being thrown out in spades, as even Doran can barely survive. And everybody's health bars are just going by the wayside. Chovy here on the run from a Tom Kench. As with the Baron buff, T1 are looking to push the bottom lane and maybe end this game.
Yeah, I mean, they have so many minions here. It has to be Pays' defense. And he just doesn't have the items. He's sitting on Kraken Slayer Quick Blades here.
Yeah, it's really not enough for him, and see what he can do. Peanut just trying to draw the minions away, trying to keep them leashed. T1, that is. Because now he's in a bit of trouble. Zeus goes in, forces a Feather Storm, so now that's another ult gone.
Peanut still has his Gore Drinker, but it's so hard for him to do anything.
Carrier tries to engage, and now Guma's his front line. He's just going to kill Chovy, basically. As Chovy barely gets away.
I mean, this is almost the end of the series here. If T1 could just continue to push, they have another wave coming through. They're going to back away. Not going to risk giving.
Should know about this. Guma has Flash and Ghost and everything. As now they definitely know. Maybe they didn't actually know. Doran's just ulting into the pit, trying to get this one going. And the rest of the team is just trying to get in there. They fight Guma, who is left alone in the pit. But the damage from Faker's too high. The Gore Drinker, though, on the side here is Pays desperate to try to live, but he will not. He gets hit by a huge shock blast from Faker. And now Chovy is only damage left here on the side of Genji. They choose the wrong clone, actually. As Chovy's still on the run, and their base is in tatters, and it's being pushed in through the bottom lane.
Yep, they're just pinging it already. TP coming through. What a sad way to lose this series.
Well, it looks like Peanut might be taken out here by his fellow veteran Faker, or perhaps not, as T1 looks like this will be the end of it. As 3-1 will be the score. Very one-sided in the last 9 minutes of this game after one big team fight from the side of T1 as they take down the Nexus and they move on to their 4th LCK final in a row.
The first team in LCK history to go 4 back-to-back finals, and they pull it off here. Faker looks so happy, and I know we're going to get that thumbs up, right? I know we're going to get it. Everybody's relieved here. You can see Guma and Owner looking very stressed out, but T1, a well-deserved.
To find out who gets the POG for this one. Let's bring it up. It will be Faker this time around. Did a massive amount of damage on the Jace, and I think we were deliberating between Owner and Faker here on this particular desk.